Good morning, traders. It's E with MarketWizards.com and eMiniWizard.com, and it's just before the open on the 14th of March, Pi Day. Reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. Well, we've noted early to our traders that this was a 1-hour sell program, probably better odds buying and trying to get back up into that 19.5 gap area to 21. And we had used that 21 area yesterday, as you'll remember. And we said again today, let's use the same idea. Make sure you're paid by 21s, 22s if you are long and strong. And let's think about range type trading today. And we used the angels and demons, said, let's think about this 22 to 24 as resistance for now, and the 14 as our aggressive support, being that it is our angel. And obviously the gap will be in the middle. And range traded, don't think anything about a big move for now, just think about perhaps theta burn. We've had multiple gaps up. We're noting where we are now. We have a terrain line beneath us that will migrate upwards. And I'm certainly thinking that this area down here, if we're opening up below the gap, then we need to keep the same idea just above us as resistance. We've come a long way. I'm looking at this 5 1/4. Yesterday I had said if we get a break, that would be our next target to test down here at the 05s to 07s. And obviously below that, that 02, all important 02 area, which would be a breakout area. We do have one remaining target upside at 29 1/4. So again, it comes down to risk and reward ideas as we get into theta burn territory. If we take out the highs, then that's the next target that I'd be looking for, 29 1/4 to that 33 1/4 leftover high. And that's what I'm referencing right here, this high. So tough week, obviously, for the shorts, but at some point, you know, the push long side stops and we get ourselves a healthy short. Before you get a healthy short side trade, you usually have to get a small one and start the process of unwinding profits. So far, there's been no evidence of that. Simply a range type trade overnight. So we're going to continue to monitor the big pivot, 28.12.5. Above that, we're going long side, and below that, obviously, we believe we're starting to test for support. And I suggested to traders earlier that we had probably the Z pattern, right, where we come back into the middle, took out the early lows and the early highs, and we've come back in the middle. This is typically a go nowhere pattern. I will note that we've made a lower high and a lower low, so that pattern for now is intact, and let's see if it continues. Potential targets today on the south side obviously would be to test this 08 to 07 area and that prior middle. And get below that, obviously the 05s to 02s. Upside, got to show strength again, get the breakout above the 22s, and then take out the highs. And still, today going to be very cautious on the long side after this gigantic push we've had. So I've suggested to our traders to be conservative about expectations.